Hello and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more EU4, Mare Nostrum, playing as Italy. So, I'm at a bit of a standstill right now. I'm not really sure what we should be doing and where we should continue expanding. I mean, obviously I want to take out Tunis, right? Just because I'm tired of them being there, I'm tired of the raiding and blah blah blah. Okay, that's easy. Obviously I need to kill France, but not right now. I mean, France has Liège and Ravensburg as their allies. Technically we could beat that, but so long as they're in a coalition, while I suspect I could actually beat that coalition, it would be a very costly war. I'd really rather not. I could attack Yemen, and I could even full annex them right off the bat. I'm not really sure what the point of that would be, but I could. You know, most everyone else is pretty much protected, though. I can't kill Hungary, I can't kill Livonia, can't kill Portugal. I can't attack Switzerland or Austria, or Castile. And a whole bunch of more people are threatening to join the coalition as soon as our truce timers expire, so I don't know. We're kind of in a tricky position where I need France to get out of this coalition. I mean, come on, with the Commonwealth under me, with my allies of Bohemia and Muscovy and England, like any nation like Tunis and Portugal and Castile and so on, would not join this coalition. They would probably leave because they know there's no way in heck that they can win against this powerhouse. As long as France is in the coalition, they have hope. If France can leave, and I'm not sure when they will, but if France ever leaves, then great, problem solved. Alright, we managed to convert somebody. Austria, I just reloaded the game, so I have to go through all this. Anything interesting? Some rivalries. Portugal, Holland, Ravensburg, cancel military access. I forgot that I had that. Okay. Portugal, are you... You are out... No, Castile. Okay, Portugal and England are no longer rivals. I know that I can't kill Castile because, one, they're in the coalition, but also they did ally England, which is a little bit problematic for me, so... Yeah, we're kind of getting stymied right now until the coalition goes away. Once that happens, whoa, then, Oh, a lot of independence being supported against Scotland, huh? Okay. Once that goes away, I'll feel like I have some freedom to start attacking people again, but, like, the only people I can attack right now is Yemen. Or, like, some African nations. You know, and I guess I could do that. Like, they have no aggressive expansion against me, they really don't care. So I could. Right, I could kill this, I could fight Kaffa and Alodia, they have level 18 tech versus my 22. We'd win. Easily we would win. Yemen, I could fight them, they're allied to Adal, which I think is, yeah, one province minor down here. We could full annex them in a war. Great, but now I have even more aggressive expansion with someone like Iraq, and if they join a coalition, well, that just makes it a lot more harder for me to take the rest of the territory I need to form the Roman Empire. And that's where we're starting to have our problem. I need to form the Roman Empire, but it's very difficult to do that if people keep joining coalitions, so I'm really supposed to chill out. But I don't want to chill out. Alright, who wants more territory? It's the clergy and the nobility, huh? Okay. Well, clergy, you may have Seuss. And, where's some good military development? Any? These are territories. This is alright, Cagliari will give this to the nobility, and that will shut them up. Okay, not bad. Yeah, I don't know, it's a tricky position. I could try to kill more stuff on behalf of the Commonwealth, but I can't kill Genoa because we have a truce timer. I just killed Gosham Rakamra. Crimea is allied to England and Bukhara. England? Really? Wow, okay. Livonia's in the coalition. Like, what am I supposed to do? The answer is nothing. There's nothing to do except maybe attack down in Africa or Saudi Arabia. That's it. That is all I have to do for the time being until people leave the coalition. And when that happens, hey, great, I'll murder Tunis. No problem. We should probably take a claim against Yemen. Let's go ahead and do that now. They would even accept vassalization, I thought. Yeah, they would. They're small enough that they're okay with that. They look large enough that they shouldn't be willing to do that, but they have very low development, which means their provinces are really cheap. So, now granted, we know from our Russian campaign, right, when I played as Muscovy, that fighting a war over on the west is fine, because the aggressive expansion will tick down while you fight a war in the east, and they don't stack on each other. You can bounce off, you can pretty much constantly be at war going back and forth. So technically, the further away we expand from England, the more avenues we have for more warfare and expansion without building on the existing aggressive expansion. When it's too high down here, great, we turn our eyes back to Europe. Like, I could do that. It's not a terrible idea. It's just... It's not where I need to go in order to form Rome. And that's the big deal. I need to form the Roman Empire, and I only have so much power and time to do it. It's 1682, and I have to conquer all of France and Iberia and parts of England and the Netherlands and Morocco. So how much more expansion can I really do? And my thought is, I can do a lot once I get the imperialism casus belli, right? We won't get there for a few more years, so it may be another video or two before I'm in a position where I want to declare more wars. But when that happens, it's going to be very easy to expand rapidly. You'll see, the imperialism CB is amazing. That's when we're going to explode. We're going to take over all of Saudi Arabia. We're going to take over most of East Africa. We're going to take over all of France and Iberia and so on. We might even say, screw you, Bohemia. We're breaking our alliance. Let's take on the Holy Roman Empire. Right? I don't mind that. But it's going to be a little while before that happens. It's also going to be 50 years before I can annex the Commonwealth, before I can form a republic. If I could form a republic now, I guarantee you I'd have a lot more power because I have so many things that will contribute to my republican tradition. So I can generate a ton of power. Like, that would be good, but I can't lose the Commonwealth. They're just that good. I mean, I could. I could just eat them the old-fashioned way. But come on, why not? It's the Italian Commonwealth. It's awesome. I don't know. This is going to be a tricky position to be in. And it's not as fun, I admit, just sort of sitting back. But it's what we're going to have to do for the time being. I do, however, have a ton of money, and now we actually have enough power to just pick up the casus belli right now, 4 years ahead of time. Better galleys. Allow client states advanced casus belli. Oh boy. Be pretty nuts. Be pretty darn nuts. Let's go ahead and start improving with Trebizond. Well, actually, we're already pretty much done. When can I annex you? 1683. Actually, very soon I can start annexing Trebizond, which wouldn't be a bad use of my time. Yeah, alright. Sure. I mean, we'll go ahead and start annexing them right away. I'm okay with that. I have nothing else in particular to do with them. They just existed to, take more territory that I wouldn't have to spend admin power for. So sure. I am going to bump it to speed 5 for a little bit. And let's go ahead and grab the claim with Yemen before I get caught. We'll just grab one on Jabal Shamar. Sure, why not? That seems fine. What do we need for more claims against Tunis? 30, I think? Yep, 30. We're going to have to wait. Oh, and we proved our legitimacy. Mission complete. Better diplomatic reputation, better yielding legitimacy. And conquest against Yemen is now available to us. Conquer what the? Who the heck is Salzburg? Salzburg. Oh, it's Hungarian territory, of course. Sure, why not? More stuff against Hungary. That's exactly what I would have wanted. Alright, Switzerland entered into a military alliance. Well, that sucks. I'd like to kill Switzerland at some point. Take those mountains, but... oh well, c'est la vie. Yeah, I mean, we're already building up a spy network against Hungary, so we're already planning on taking more. Like, I do want to finish them off at some point. I'd like to take over all of Hungary and all of Austria. Wouldn't mind taking a little bit of Ravensburg and Switzerland, kind of making my way up, get its good, secure northern borders into the German regions. Eventually, I'm going to have to betray Bohemia, and I want to take all of this. At least, so that when I form the Commonwealth, my borders look good. Because, you know, I'm a stickler for things like that. I don't know. New king in Tunisia. Don't care. We were discovered. Damn. So I guess we don't get another claim. The way they made those changes to claims, I really don't understand why. I know they had to rebalance it, but meh. The old system was actually a little bit better, I think. It was less frustrating. Well, I don't know if that's entirely true. It was pretty frustrating by itself anyway. We'll just go ahead and... whoa, camera, where are you going? Dock up in Gibraltar with these merchants, or sorry, the transports. No good reason to kind of have them do that. Incorruptible! Not everyone who aids the enemy knows the true nature of their transgression, blah blah blah. However, in Italy, corruption has been all but extinguished, and the French get less spied network. Nice. By the way, I have 200 papal influence I'm doing nothing with. Let's go ahead and get ourselves another stability, and I'm just going to invest everything to try and become the papal controller. So we have a 20% chance of becoming the papal controller next time. If I can use that to excommunicate France, that changes everything. That's a huge momentum shift in my direction. Alright, our rightful provinces are held by other nations and our government seem to be making no effort to recover them. Blah, blah, blah. Yemen dislikes me. We only just got the claim. What are you people talking about? Lose power, lose 5 prestige, and we lose our... no, Yemen just doesn't like me. I don't care about that. Completely fine. Let's get a new claim against Hungary. I guess we'll get this one. It doesn't really matter. I mean, really, do I seem like the kind of person who cares that much about whether or not I have claims? I clearly don't. That's one of the reasons my aggressive expansion is so darn high. Let's go ahead and start the annexation process. Yeah, I don't care that much. It costs me a lot of Diplo power. Yeah, it's not efficient. Okay, fine. You know, I really should have gotten, like, Deus Vault. That would have been amazing for us, but I didn't, and it's fine. You know, because we have so many modifiers reducing aggressive expansion that I'm not compelled to care that much. I'd rather just grow rapidly. Because we're going for the Roman Empire, and I don't know if you've noticed, that's a lot of land, and we need to be aggressive. So that's what I'm trying to do. Alright, we have 2 diplomats left. Let's go ahead and start spying on, let's say, Austria. Let's spy on, let's go ahead and spy on Alodia. You'd accept vassalization, would you? If you liked me a bit more, you definitely would. That said, you're going to be really cheap to annex, I think. Well, I don't know. 12 developments, 10, 4, 10. That's not terrible. For your size, it's not bad. We'll go ahead and start building up some claims against you. French La Plata. French La Plata. I almost sounded more Italian the way I pronounced it. I'm trying to learn some French right now. I'm not doing an amazing job, but I'm trying. I've only been studying for like 3 days. Come on, give me a break. Je comprends apple. Apple. Oh, gosh. Je comprends apple français. Yeah, I don't know. Something. I'm trying to learn a little Spanish. Spanish. Gosh. I suck. I can't even get the languages straight in my head. Conceptually, as I'm talking about it on YouTube, no. Alright, France was discovered building a spy network. We kind of assume that they're doing that at all times, because they want to slander me. Augsburg left the military coalition. This is a good sign. It means that the coalitions are now getting small enough, or getting weak enough, that they're going to leave. Now, granted, their aggressive expansion ticked down to 0, and that's a big part of it. Once you're down to 0 aggressive expansion, I don't think you have literally any excuse to stay in said coalition. But Ravensburg is going to go away by the end of the year, probably. And, you know, the weaker the coalition gets, the more inclined people will be to leave, and that's a good thing. So good. You know, we're just sort of running out the clock. Doomsday! Good for you guys. Missionaries, done. Who else shall we convert? Damietta? Sure. Doop-a-doop-doop-doo-doop-doo. Yemen, I'm gonna claim another province next month from you, I think. Again, doesn't really matter that much, but, you know, for the sake of it, and it's a little less aggressive expansion. That saves me some Diplo power. It saves me some admin power. Shervin entered into a military coalition. I guess some truces with Iraq and stuff are going to be expiring pretty soon. Well, no. Iraq has a few more years to go. Shervin, I pretty much just white-pieced out, right? I don't know. Either way, now they're in. I don't care. Shervin's no threat. We are 2 years away from being able to get this. Now, I would love to get all of these techs as soon as we are available. Right, the development efficiency and admin efficiency is amazingly good. Well, the development not as important to me, but the admin efficiency is great. It's going to save me a lot of power whenever I try to core things, which, you know, in conjunction with the Casus Belli for imperialism is amazing. And that's when I'm going to go crazy and create a bunch of states, right? Because then I'll have the power. I'll be saving myself a huge chunk of power. It's almost like picking up more like admin ideas. You know, the admin cost reduction of like 10%. Admin tech cost reduction. Well, in this case, it's going to be core reduction. Everything else. I love stacking up those cost reductions. England no longer is rival to Scotland. They have, however, rivaled France, which is good because that means they are very, very likely to join in on a war whenever I do decide I want to kill France. France doesn't even hate me that much right now, surprisingly. I mean, they're not at minus 200. Usually they would be. End of the English Civil War. Order has finally been restored. New monarch. They changed their government. They're back to being a kingdom. Okay, well, guess he's going to be wanting a royal marriage pretty soon. Which is fine with me. So you're a constitutional monarchy. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, do we go for the ship durability? Not that important to me. So I may just sort of hold off and go for the military tech. Has anybody gotten this level of tech yet? Country, nations, technologies, admin tech. Brandenburg and Scotland have gotten admin tech. Nobody's gotten the next level of Diplo tech. And some people have gotten military. Bar, Switzerland, Augsburg, and Cologne. Okay. Fair enough. So we need to spy on Switzerland and on... Who was it? Scotland and Brandenburg? We'll spy on Scotland for a little bit, I guess. That doesn't seem terrible to me. To that extent, let's say screw Yemen. And let's get a quick claim against Austria just so I am able to go to war with them when I want to. We'll take this one, Steiermark. And then we'll abandon that one. And we'll spy on some other people. Royal marriage with England. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's spy on Switzerland to get some tech cost reductions. And let's spy on Scotland. Get some more tech cost reductions. That's all I'm going for. Just save myself as many monarch points as possible. We have 17,000 ducats. We're making 125 per month right now. I would call that pretty good. We could do something crazy like, build the Suez Canal, I think. Well, wait, why can't we? No, it's 20,000 ducats. I thought it was 10. Also, I need admin tech level 26. Oh, wow. Okay, it's not as cheap as I thought it would be. It's going to be a while. The Suez Canal is amazingly important, by the way. It's right here, a canal that opens up the Mediterranean toward the Indian Ocean. It's a very strategic, super strategic location. That would be like the lifeblood connection required for me to maintain an empire out here in the east toward India, if I ever go that direction, which who knows. A new flagship. Our fleet can't be complete without a glorious flagship. Golden figurehead, 50 ducats, 5 prestige. Yeah, okay, sure. Sinai, get 2-decker. I guess so. It's how much money do you want to spend? I'll get the 5 prestige. 50 ducats is nothing. And we got a new ship. What do we got? We got a heavy. Oh, because I use heavies. I do not use heavies at all. But sure, let's send the 2-decker over to Rome, and it will be glorious as it sits there mothballed. Very inspiring. People will come from all over the world to look at it. Ravensburg left the military coalition. See? It's a good sign, I'm telling you. Let's get a claim on, this one. Again, I don't really care. Alright, we are 1 year ahead of time, and we have enough power to grab all technology. So next January, Muscovy is calling us into a war against Sweden and Livonia. Ooh, interesting. They actually might be willing to give me a bunch of stuff, or at least a lot of stuff to the Commonwealth, since they should have some cores, right? My Empress Muscovy declares war on Sweden. Okay, Commonwealth, you have some cores. If I do participate in this, there's a very good chance that Muscovy will give some land to the Commonwealth, which is kind of what I already want. And this is a way of fighting Livonia without them having to leave the coalition. Well, we have armies that are doing nothing. How's my unrest look? Pretty darn good, I'd say. All in all, not bad. We're going to send both these armies up. We're going to crush Livonia. I'm going to send this army up as well. 3 armies. Do I want to send a 4th? I'm going to make sure I put down this rebellion over here, because these Sunni zealots are the only ones left. Actually, no, they're going to convert pretty quickly. You know what? Let's send up a 4th army. We'll send 4 armies to assist you, Muscovy. That is how committed I am. Allow me a little time to get in position, though. The Knights of St. John of Jerusalem. Being driven from the island of Rhodes by the Turks, the knights wandered homeless until, in the 1530, Holy Roman Emperor Charles V conferred upon them the sovereignty of the island of Malta. Do we give them Malta and gain a stability which I don't need, or don't give them anything, the papal state likes me, but there is no papal state, so nothing happens? Well, I don't really feel like losing my island of Malta down here. So no, I don't think so. Look, I vassalized the knights and made them into Jerusalem, and now they're part of Italy. Okay, it was glorious. They like where they are now. So don't rock the boat, baby. Don't rock the boat, baby. Where are you? Where did you? Whoa! Okay, never mind. I didn't realize that my 2-decker was built down over here. It has nowhere to go. This is the most worthless heavy I've ever had. Okay. Yeah, no, never mind. Go back. You're not going to make the trip around Africa. Come on, that's insane. Absolutely not. Alright, we're going to go ahead and accept this war then. Let's honor the military call. The Commonwealth, of course, is now involved in this. So Sweden, you're screwed. You see this? You see all of this coming to get you? You're screwed, Sweden. Hey, look, even Portugal joined in on this one. Nice. Actually, that's pretty good for us. Because that means that if we're in a war together, maybe Portugal likes me a little bit more and they'll be less likely to stay in the coalition. That'd be good. Still, it's going to take a little while for my armies to redeploy, so you're just going to have to wait for me patiently, Muscovy. Hungary gave Livonia a gift. Of course they did. We'll be fine. Alright, well, I'm going to end this video here. We'll deal with this systematically, but I am hopeful that in the near future the coalition will start to fall apart as long as we don't go into too many new wars, and we'll be able to start beating up France. Because that is now my top priority, is killing France. We'll see how that works out. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.